Back to working on the 57. We're trying to get the steering column out. There's a cotter pin that sits in the end of the pitman arm. There's a deal that screws in the end. I think we got to loosen that up, and the pitman arm should drop out of the steering center section. We can unbolt the steering sector from the frame and then pull everything out this way towards the front of the car.
I don't know if you have.
See if I can get a hold of this and get it out, which I surely did. Okay, so here is the diagram on how this all comes apart. You got your plug on the end with a cotter pin. Remove the cotter pin, you screw this out, and then there's this end plug, a spring, and then a piece that fits in here that kind of holds it in place. And what I wasn't figuring out is that this piece was in there. And to get that out, I had to use a magnet. But this fits in like this. And then your spring here goes behind that and holds that in. This piece here screws in the end, and then there's a cotter key that goes in that holds it into place once it's in. So this would have to be straight up and down with the holes in there. So you remove the cotter key, remove this out, which I just used a big long screwdriver to do it. I was able to wiggle it back and forth, and this I could see came out, and then wiggle it back and forth some more, which this would push it, and then I was able to take this out, but I could not figure out what was still holding it in there. Okay, so these bolts here look to me like they are 9/16. Come off there really well. Well, that is kind of how that comes out, I guess.